What is going on, guys? We are here with another episode of Paving the Way, and today is an interesting topic. It's going to apply to those that are contractors, those that are looking to become contractors, those that hire contractors, those that know contractors, or those that really just associate at all with contractors. What I'm going to be talking about today is one of the most common, for lack of better terms, fast ones that contractors like to pull. Um, Something that I enjoy doing, and if anyone knows me, they know this is true and accurate, is I like calling a spade a spade. I like putting out there what people maybe don't know that they should, what people sometimes are, overlooking that they need to pay more attention to, things like that. And one of the fast ones that contractors really like to pull when it comes to trying to land work is they will go in with an initial proposal, quote, estimate, bid, whatever term you like to use. They'll go in with an initial one that is pretty low, not low enough to make someone feel like they don't know what they're doing, but low enough that it looks appealing, so it's that cheap price, like, oh man, they're saying they're going to do X, Y, Z and get all this done. I probably should just go with them because they're the best price. And they appeal to the people who look for the lowest price when they do this. And so they go in, they spell out all this stuff that they're going to do for this maybe cheaper price than their competitors. And then once they get the signed contract, once they get it on the schedule, once they get rolling with the project, that's when the little bit of a bait and switch will come into play. That's when they might show up and say, "Oh, well, I'm going to need to charge a little extra for that." Or, "Oh, well, this is going to cost a little extra." Or, "Oh, well, that actually wasn't included in my price if you look in the fine print." So they start pulling all these things where they get you in and locked into the contract, then get you started doing the work to where you're committed to them at this point. And then they go back and kind of hold it over your head and say, "Well, if you want it actually to be done this way, here's what it's going to cost." 9 times out of 10, the what it's going to cost ends up being more than any of the other contractors that you got prices from. It's a tactic that I've witnessed firsthand with contractors that I know of. It's something that consumers, clients have come to me about and asked, "Hey, is the price you're giving me, is it going to actually just stay this price?" And at the end of the day, in our line of work, specifically like in pavement work, there's times where if we get into a project, say we're doing an asphalt repair or a concrete repair, and we get into it and we pull it out and we're like, "Holy smokes, we had no idea, that this was underneath it or that this was going on." So yes, are there times where there are unforeseen circumstances that cause the price to change? Yes. But, big but, we don't do that at pretty much all costs necessary, because building that trust with that client, giving that peace of mind that, hey, when you sign a deal with us, when you hire us to do the work for you, this is going to be the price at the end of it. This is what we're proposing. I'm leaning on my professionalism, off of my experience, my education, things like that, that says I'm not going to have to come back and charge you any more for it because, I didn't know this or I didn't see that, whatever it may be. And I'll be honest with you guys, me personally, I've eaten a handful of things that I have overseen that I didn't, maybe catch on the, initial site visit or whatever it may be. So when you get in with these jobs, especially when people are spending a lot of money with you, thousands and thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars, when you as a contractor start getting in and changing those things, you're just losing that customer for anything in the future, as well as anybody who they know and they're going to talk to about you, because it happens. When you give them good service, they tell 1 or 2 people. When you give them horrible service, they tell 10 or 12 people. It's just how it works. I can assure you of this. So, when you're the consumer and you're looking for those things, really just try to, look at the fine print, look at the details that the contractor is providing you, and make sure that it covers everything. Make sure that they don't leave any of the gaps to try and, charge you more when they get halfway through the project or things like that. So just do your due diligence, ask for references, ask for full scopes of work, ask for, descriptions of exactly what their price includes, everything like that, so that you're protecting yourself as much as possible. And then for the contractors, give as much description as possible. Give as much, of the scope of work and the details and everything like that that you possibly can on all your proposals, on all of your estimates, and just, really be as transparent as possible up front, because that's what's going to guarantee you a happy customer. Fulfill the expectations, fulfill the transparency that you offered. They will be a happy customer. They will tell friends about you. They will use you again, and you just had the opportunity to earn yourself a lifetime client, not a one and done. So if you are, looking for that one and done, if you're looking for that quick fix, then this probably doesn't apply to you, and that's okay, because I'm here to help people try and build something worth building. And that's something long term. That's something, based on morals and integrity and ethics, and just the things that a lot of people just don't really think about these days. It's pretty unfortunate. So, with that being said, this will wrap up our, probably the first of many conversations that are about contractor secrets and things like that that need to be brought to the surface. So I hope that helped you. I hope if you're a contractor looking, listening to this, that I hope you take this information, and if you're not doing it already, that you really consider how much transparency you can offer, how much of the standing firm to the prices that you give to the individuals, and stand behind that and just honor that and own it as the professional in the situation. If you're the client in the situation, I hope maybe this takes this takes you down a new path of thinking, and you're able to really do a little bit more vetting before hiring those contractors, so you don't find yourself in a situation where magically the price doubles halfway through the project. So I appreciate you guys. I am really enjoying these different topics that you're allowing me to talk about and giving me this platform to do it. So thank you guys. As always, any comments, any likes, any shares, I do appreciate them. That's the only thing I ask. Give me some ideas to talk about. Give me some individuals who you think it might be cool to have on these episodes, because as much as I do enjoy talking, sometimes it's more fun to talk to someone else. So thank you. Have a great rest of your day, and let me know if